big year supposedly coming from Mac Jones. Everyone's talking about this big second-year leap he's going to take. He's posting pictures, flexing. He looks like he's jacked. Everyone's saying he's lifting weights like crazy this offseason. Do you expect him to have a big second year, though, G? What are your thoughts?
Heck yeah. What do you see? Do you see my background? Do you see my hat and my background? Okay. I mean, what do you mean? Does he have to spike up in production? This guy had a great year last year. You know, he had one of the best rookie quarterback seasons ever in NFL history. He had the second highest completion percentage, 68%, and sixth highest passer rating, 92.5, for a rookie quarterback with at least 300 attempts in NFL history. This is freaking crazy. Why people are thinking he has to step up. Just, hey, man, just stay within the system. Mac, I support you, Mac. Stay within the system. Let Bill run the ball, okay? You're not going to get big numbers like some of the other quarterbacks, but you're going to take your team to the playoffs, baby, and make a little run, Mac. I know you're going to do it.
No.
Hey, you finally disagree with me.
Just no. That's where I'm at with this. This is Jimmy G 2.0. Like, congrats on being in a great system with a great defensive coach. And everyone's over here like, oh my God, he's lifting this offseason. Like, that's not your job in the offseason. Lift weights and throw the football. Practice. Yeah, no shit. So I'm not going to give him props for that flexing because he gained some muscle because for once he decided to work out. Congratulations. This is Jimmy G 2.0. They have the most expensive wide receiver tight end room in the NFL. How about that, Gary? Now that's some ridiculous stuff. Congrats on throwing to Devontae Parker and Hunter Henry for the rest of the season. You ain't going anywhere because half those balls are going to be in the dirt coming from Mac.
Right. But it's his efficiency that puts him up there. His passer rating, his completion percentage. New England ranked 24th out of 32 teams in passing attempts. So we're saying the same thing. They're just not going to throw the ball and run up those numbers. He's got to play his role. He had 22 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. That's not a bad ratio. Threw for 3,800 yards. So he led his team to the playoffs. Remember, they were down the year before that. And they've added, as you said, Devontae Parker comes in. They got the rookie, Tyquan Thornton. So that gives them a little speed right there.
Oh, yeah, because Bill drafts receivers so well.
So that could be a little bit of a push-up for Mac. But I think he just needs to do what he's been doing, man.
Okay, let me ask you this. You like Josh McDaniels getting hired as the Raiders head coach, right?
Yeah.
You love that. You love that because Josh McDaniels is known across the NFL as a great offensive mind.
That is true.
So are you excited that his replacement at OC for Mac Jones is Matt Patricia or coin flip Ben McAdoo?
Yeah. No, we talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Joe Judge.
I think it's going to be a kind of a team consensus. It's going to evolve. It's going to evolve.
All defensive and special teams guys. What does it mean, team? Like, this is ridiculous. They're not offensive coordinators, and they're calling plays for a subpar quarterback.
I think Bill's trying to figure this thing out and figure out what the combination is. He's just trying to get good people around him. Hey, man, you put me in charge of a company. Let me run a company I've never run before. I'll figure it out, man. I'll figure it out. You put me in charge.
Yeah, but you've run a company. These guys have never run an offense.
They've run they've run practices. They've run DCs.
And guess what? They got fired because they weren't good at it.
There's a lot of head coaches there that got fired. Okay,
this is bad.
Bill Belichick did not have a great early career.
This is bad. This is going to be bad.
So you think they make the playoffs or no?
Hell no.
What?
No way. I'll put money down right now. Money down right. You want to bet right now? Beer. No, loser buys a beer right now that they don't make the playoffs.
I'll bet you, but that leads to my final surprise question for T Money. My new surprise question: who makes the playoffs in the AFC East? According to Caesar Sportsbook, I'll tell you in a minute. But you tell me, out of those four teams in the AFC East, T Money, Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots made it last year. The Dolphins and Jets missed it. Who gets in this year into the playoffs?
Well, the Bills are in for sure, probably the 1 seed.
Okay.
I would
Any of the
say
other teams making?
the Dolphins will be like fighting for a spot on the last week. I think they're going to be like 10-7. And then the Patriots are going to be like 9-8, 8-9. They'll be third. And then obviously the Zach Wilson Cougar Hunter is going to be last.
Okay. Yeah. Jets are way down there in terms of odds and Caesar Sportsbook. And of course, the Bills are favored to get there. But to win that division, the Dolphins and Patriots are exactly the same line at Caesar Sportsbook.
Sounds
They're
about right.
dead even right now.
I think Bill
win the
Belichick
division.
is the reason that they're getting even odds. I really do. So
Hey, great T Money. Love you getting that answer to the surprise question.